Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy that you're here. I want to begin by saying thank you to all of my subscribers. I really do appreciate you. So for today, I have a weekly spread for Aquarius, February 8th through 14th for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. I also wanted to let you know that there is an extended available for this reading as well as for all the other signs. There are two ways to purchase the extended. You can either pay for each one through PayPal, or you can join us over on Patreon and get access to all of my extendeds for one price monthly. The information on how to do so and the link for the Patreon is in the description box below. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. Okay, this is for Aquarius spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 8 to 14 February regarding love. This is for Aquarius spirit. February 8 to 14. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. This is for Aquarius spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 8 to 14 February regarding love. This is for Aquarius spirit. This is for Aquarius. Spirit. This card. Okay. Okay, first card out is the High Priestess. Second card is Judgment. Next card is the Sun. For Aquarius spirit. Okay, outcome card is the Nine of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, your overall energy for the 8th through the 14th of February is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is talking about you taking back control of your life, okay? So, first card, which represents the recent past, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is talking about you being divinely guided. It can also talk about you needing to have downloads from your spirit guides and from your intuition. So you have to put yourself in a situation where you can get those downloads. Second card, which represents the current or present energy, is the Judgment card. And that's talking about you wanting to have a second chance, wanting to have a do-over. And then the last card, which represents the future, we have the Sun. The Sun card is talking about wish fulfillment and happiness. It can also talk about revelation. And then the outcome card is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords can talk about you worrying about a situation. Okay, so we're going to start by clarifying the King of Wands. Why is King of Wands here, please, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, we have 4 clarification cards. We've got the Ten of Swords, we've got the Four of Swords, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the King of Wands. Okay, so overall energy, again, for the 8th through the 14th of February is the King of Wands. King of Wands is talking about you taking back control of your life, basically. Okay, so this can talk about a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I just feel like with this card, all the things that we've been talking about over the past few weeks, this is just talking about you trying to regain control of your life so that you can move forward after you had this false start in this relationship with this person, okay? Okay, so we've got 3 other clarification cards. The first one is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is talking about an ending. So there was an ending where you may have felt blindsided, backstabbed, or betrayed. So with this Ten of Swords, you know, this could also be the fallout from a third-party situation. We're going to have to further clarify to see. But with this Ten of Swords, excuse me, I feel like you're trying to take back control of your life, Aquarius, after you had this ending, okay? Next card is the Eight of Cups. This is you walking away, disconnecting, and basically abandoning this connection. Because like I said, as we spoke about before, last week, this is something that needed to be done because this person is not, you know, good for you, and you're needing to focus on yourself and focus on what you're working on. Okay, so with this Eight of Cups, this is just you realizing that, like I said, in order for you to take back control of your life with that King of Wands, you've got to walk away. You've got to walk away from this situation and not come back to it, okay? Last card is the Four of Swords. This is talking again about disconnecting from the connection. It can also talk about you going within. It's like the baby hermit. It's like you having self-reflection and self-introspection. And with this Four of Swords, like I said, you're really going within, doing soul searching and figuring out exactly what it is that you want rather than worrying about, you know, what's going on with someone else, okay? Okay, now we're going to move forward and we're going to clarify the High Priestess. Why's the High Priestess here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have 4 clarification cards. We've got the Eight of Wands. We have Justice. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the High Priestess is representing the recent past. So with the High Priestess, like I said, this can talk about the connection being divinely guided because, you know, this is, like I said, usually the Wheel of Fortune shows up in your reading, and that talks about the fact that this is a divinely guided connection because these are, you know, the both of you are twin flames. Also with the High Priestess, like I said, this could be downloads that Spirit has for you. Like a lot of them could have been about you needing to walk away from this situation because, like I said, Spirit doesn't want to put you in anything where you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna do well. They don't want to, like I said, you're here to learn lessons just like everyone else. But if there is something that's really not teaching you anything or not contributing to your overall well-being, then with the High Priestess, this is Spirit, you know, basically letting you know that you need to, you know, you needed to walk away from this situation. So that was the downloads that they were trying to give you, okay? So we've got several clarification cards. The first one is the Justice card. This is Libra energy. This is talking about wanting to balance out the situation with an apology. This could be your person wanting to do this with the Justice card. This can also talk about divorce if you're married to someone in your storyline, okay? Okay, next card is the King of Pentacles. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With this King of Pentacles, this is talking about, again, wanting to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. The King of Pentacles is the male archetype of life partner. And with the King of Pentacles, like I said, it's just saying that you're wanting to have something serious and long-term with someone, but then you also want it to be healthy as well, which, like I said, it comes down to you being able to choose the right type of person that you need to be with, okay? Next card is the Eight of Wands. This is talking about manifestation, trying to manifest this person back into your life. This could be your person trying to manifest you back into your life because, back into their life, because like I said, for a lot of them, they realize that they've messed up, okay? Because the fact that you're walking away, they were not expecting that. For some of you, your person was expecting you to just wait there while they figured it out and got it together, but you can't do that. You have to move on with your life, okay? So with the Eight of Wands, this could also be them trying to manifest communication where you're concerned as well. Okay, last card is the Seven of Pentacles. This is after the order has been put out into the universe. Like I said, you've told the universe what it is that you want, what you're trying to manifest. Like I said, this could also represent your person as well. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is you, you know, waiting to reap what you've sown. You're waiting for those seeds that you planted to blossom. It's also talking about you waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, now we're going to move forward and we're going to clarify the Judgment card. Why's the Judgment card here, please, Spirit? Anything else for judgment? Okay, we've got 4 clarification cards. We got the 10 of Pentacles, we've got the 7 of Swords, we have Death, and we have the Moon. Okay, so Judgment is representing the current or present energy. This is Scorpio energy, so you may be dealing with a Scorpio or have those placements in your chart. With the Judgment card, this is talking about wanting to have a second chance, wanting to have a do-over when it comes to this connection, okay? And like I said, as I said to you before, you gotta, I know you want, a lot of you, want to go back to your person. I know it's not everyone, but those of you who are wanting to go back to this person, you really have to put your attention on yourself. You've got to pull back your energy and focus on yourself, because that's the most important thing. Because like I said, you want to come from a place of power the next time you're going to get into a relationship with someone. And in order to do that, you've got to focus on yourself, focus on what makes Aquarius happy, and just focus on that for now. Because like I said, your person, for a lot of you, they've got to try to get themselves together. And like I told you, we don't know how long that's going to take. For some people, it could take a few weeks. It could take a few months. For some people, it could take years. For some of you, your person's never going to do what they need to do to get it together, because it's all about free will. And like I said, in the twin flame connection, you have free will, but they have free will as well. And if they don't want to do what they need to do in order to get themselves together, then you just have to move on. You can't sit around and wait for them. Like I said, Spirit will bring other options to you for you to make a choice. So that's why I tell you, you need to make your list and have your list of your deal breakers and what it is that you're wanting your person to have while you're working on yourself, because this is the best time for you to make those lists, because you're going back and looking at what happened in the past and really realizing what went wrong, what you did wrong, what you had wished your person had done, so on and so forth. And you're looking at all of your relationships. You should be looking at all of them so that you can figure out what it is that you need in order to be happy, okay? Because this is about putting Aquarius first now, okay? Like I said, you've put other people first in the past and it has not worked out. So you must put yourself first, because that's the only way you can build yourself up and come from that place of power that you need to come from, okay? All right, so we got 4 clarification cards. The first one is the 7 of Swords. This is talking about deception. See, so there's like your person is being really deceptive. For some of you, this could be you deceiving yourself, okay? But I feel like for most of you, this is talking about your person and they're being deceptive. Like I said, this could talk about cheating and infidelity, and you don't deserve that, Aquarius. You don't deserve to have someone treat you like that. Because like I said, y'all are good people and you don't deserve that. But like I said, there's some things that you got to work on in yourself that's making you attract this type of energy. So you got to find whatever that is and you have to heal it so you can move forward, okay? So like I said, because this is the last thing that you want to have to deal with, all right? Is somebody telling you lies, or someone not telling you how they feel, or someone not valuing the fact that they're with someone who is high quality, okay? Next card is the Moon, okay? This is, again, is talking about deception. This is Cancer or Pisces energy. So you may be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces or have those placements in your chart. With the Moon, this is talking about deception. This is talking about, secrets, hidden information, okay? And nobody that's trying to be with you or you're trying to be with them should be doing this kind of stuff, okay? Because like I said, at the end of the day, in order to have a healthy relationship, you have to stand naked in front of that person, and they have to stand naked in front of you as well and let you see all the parts of them, and you have to let them see all the parts of you. And like I said, everybody has things about themselves that they don't like, or they wish that, they didn't do, or whatever. But that's all a part of life, okay? No one is 100%. No one is perfect. So you have to find someone that's okay with standing and letting you see those things about themselves, or letting you see them over time, and vice versa. Because that's the only way you're going to really love someone, and they're really going to love you, is if you let them see it all, not just all of the cute things or the pretty things about yourself, because anybody can do that, okay? It's the people that really love you are the people that see the things about yourself that you don't care for, and they still love you anyway. And that's what we're shooting for. That's what you're looking for. when you're making your list and you're working on yourself and you're trying to come from a place of power. Like I said, if you exude that, you're gonna attract that from someone else. Okay, next card is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Like I said, you may have those placements, or you may be dealing with someone who is a Scorpio. With the Death card, this is talking about an ending. So that's why there's the need to want to have a new beginning, because there was an ending. And then also with the Death card, this is talking about a reunion, wanting to reunite with the person, okay? And then we got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? This is, again, talking about you wanting to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship, okay? And it's talking about legacy, money, love, everything. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that's why it's so important that you have an amazing sense of self, and you really know who you are, and you really know what's going to make you happy, and you really know what you're looking for in a partner. Because if you're wanting to have something long term, you need to know as much about yourself and be as connected to yourself as possible in order to have this long-term, stable, and committed relationship. Because like I said, the time, I feel like everyone is tired of the times where, like what you do when you're younger and you get with somebody, and then you're with them for a few weeks or a few months and it doesn't work out, and then you move to the next person and you move to the next person. As you get older, you get tired of that. You just want to find someone that understands you and you understand them, and the two of you can make a happy life together and be happy. So it's so important this time around, Aquarius, that you get yourself together. You have to do that, because like I said, you don't want anymore to have these test people that come in and then you're like, okay, I don't like this, let me move on to the next person. Because it wastes a lot of time, and it also just creates wounds that you have to heal, and just issues for the other person. When you're with someone, the two of you together, you pick up their things, they pick up your things. And so, like I said, that's natural. That's supposed to happen. But you're trying to find your person, your forever person, or at least someone you can have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with. And in order to do that, it just requires you to have the best sense of self that you can have, okay? All right, so now we're going to move forward and clarify the sun. Why is the sun here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have 4 clarification cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the 5 of Wands, we have the 9 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Sun card, this is Leo energy. This is representing the immediate future. This is a good card to see, because the Sun card talks about happiness and wish fulfillment. It also talks about revelation. So I'm feeling for a lot of you, whatever secrets or information was being hidden from you with this 7 of Swords and with this Moon card, I feel like for a lot of you, a lot of that information is about to come to the forefront or be revealed, okay, with the Sun. But like I said, this is also talking about happiness and wish fulfillment. So I feel like this is you working on yourself, like I said, trying to become the best Aquarius you can become, and you're walking towards the things that make you happy now. You're putting yourself first. That's the best way to come from a place of power, is to put yourself and your needs first, and to work on yourself, like I said, to get yourself to the level that you need to be at in order to have that healthy relationship, okay? So we have 4 clarification cards. The first one is the 5 of Pentacles. This can talk about feeling left out in the cold. It can talk about, feeling rejected. And it can also talk about, ghosting. So your person may have ghosted you, or you may have ghosted them with this 5 of Pentacles, okay? Like I said, I know it's hard, Aquarius, because I feel like for a lot of you people, you really love this person, and you're trying to deal with the fact that they're not, doing what they're supposed to do, and they're not coming towards you. But you have to move forward, okay? You have to move forward. Okay, next card is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is talking about the wounded warrior. So like I said, this is talking about, like I told you, I feel like a lot of you have had a hard road when it comes to relationships with the 9 of Wands. And like I said, you may be wounded and just feeling like you're never going to heal these wounds, but you have to remain steadfast. You have to keep going. You have to keep pushing, because you'll get through. Like I said, Spirit is saying, if you remain steadfast, you keep moving, you persevere, you're going to be able to get that 10th wand, which is going to, be completion or the ending of a cycle, okay? Next card is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is talking about inner and outer conflict, which you're going to experience because you're working on yourself. So there are going to be a lot of things that come up that are not, things that you may expect to come up, or they may also just be things that, like I told you, a lot of things will come up that you're not even aware that you remembered or that you realize were going on with this Five of Wands, okay? So like I said, some of you it's going to be inner conflict. A lot of you will be outer. And for, some of you it's going to be both. This may also be conflict from the people around you, because when you're trying to ascend, people try to put you in a box. They don't want you to change and be someone different. All of you may encounter some form of that on some level, because like I said, when you're trying to ascend and you're becoming different, it also widens things. It widens your lens, and you start to see where other people around you who haven't ascended or who are not working on themselves, you start to see the things that, like the ways that they try to keep you in a box, and they don't want you to progress. Not because I don't feel like it's always because they don't love you, but sometimes it's because they just don't like change. People don't like to see differences. People like to live in a bubble and not have too much change. It's hard for people to deal with change. And I feel like with this Five of Wands, like I said, this is some of the inner conflict you're going to have within yourself, because like I said, with your subconscious mind, sometimes your subconscious mind will fight you when you're trying to change, okay? So for some of you, that's what the inner conflict could be. With the outer conflict, like I said, it will be people around you sometimes where they won't be okay with the things that are taking place. But you have to, like I said, ascension and working on yourself, Aquarius, a lot of times it's a lonely, long road. And you just have to keep your eye on the prize, which is that sun. And you have to do what you need to do in order to get to where you're trying to get. You have to keep your goal in mind. Keep your eyes on the prize and keep moving forward, okay? Also with this Five of Wands, it can talk about competition. Like I said, the more you work on yourself, the better you become, Aquarius, the more people you're going to have who are, who see the new you and see, the good parts about you and see the energetic change. And, it's gonna start bringing all these people out of the woodwork if they already haven't come out, okay? Because like I said, you always have a lot of people in your readings. So like here, you have a love offer here, okay? Knight of Pentacles, this is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is a love offer. I feel like this is a love offer from your person. And like I said, it's very slow, because I feel like for some of you, your person is working on themselves. But for others of you, it might not be that. It might be a love offer from a new person, okay? With this Knight of Pentacles, this is talking about someone who is ambitious. They want someone who understands their ambition. And it's also talking about someone who they want someone who has similar goals to their goals, okay? But like I said, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a love offer for a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. And it moves very slowly because it's stable and it's committed, okay? And then, like I said, for some of you, it's going to be the old person. For others of you, it's going to be someone new. Because, like I said, just my best advice to you, Aquarius, is just throw caution to the wind. Don't even, expect your person to come back, okay? Just continue to move forward. Continue to try to, do your best and be your best self and work on yourself. And just move forward, like I said, and just let whatever happens, let it be a surprise, okay? Because like I said, for a lot of you, you're waiting on someone who may never show back up. And it's also, they're not in a twin flame connection. Let me explain it to you like this. In a twin flame connection, a lot of times when that's why I tell you to walk away from the person, because a lot of times when you do not, completely take your mind and your heart and everything off of your person, they still feel the connection. So there's no reason for them to, they don't feel like there's a reason for them to get better and do better. So for those of you who are wanting to go back to the person from the past, you're going to have to completely disconnect from them, okay? And I feel like a lot of you are with this Four of Swords, because this talks about disconnection and this Eight of Cups of, you know, walking away. But you have to completely disconnect from them. And like I said, focus on yourself and move forward. Because if you're still thinking about them and you're trying to break free from them and so on and so forth, as long as they continue to feel you and feel the connection, they have no incentive to work on themselves, okay? So that's why you have to cut off all communication. And then you also just have to keep your, I'm trying to see how I can explain this the best way. In order for you to keep yourself like moving forward, you just have to just not expect anything, because expectation is what causes a lot of suffering, okay? Because like I told you, this is a twin flame connection. The two of you both have free will. And so you want to work on yourself. You want to do better and you want to be better. And I feel like, you know, some of your people want to do that as well. But there are some that are okay being low vibe and okay being the way that they are. And they don't have an incentive to work on themselves. And so if you know, the connection is still there and they still have you on some level, even though it may only be energetically, for a lot of you, your person's not gonna do the work that they need to do. But like I said, in order for you to not feel, what's the word, let down, and, you know, I mean, like I said, you can keep hope alive, but you can't, but I feel like you shouldn't do it to the point to where it's gonna just mess things up, you know? I'm trying to explain this to where you can understand it. Like I said, I know a lot of you want to go back to your person. You want to keep hope alive, but you got to put everything you got into yourself right now. And if you split your attention, it's going to be that much harder for you to work on yourself and love yourself. And like I said, as long as your person can feel that energetic pull, because like I said, even if you think about them for a second, they can feel it. Because think about it. When they're thinking about you, you can feel it. So in order to have the best chance of your person working on themselves, you're going to have to completely pull all of your energy back from them, all of it. And not think about them, not talk about them, and just move forward. And like I said, focus on yourself and focus on the other areas of your life. Because if you don't, and they can continue to feel you, a lot of times they won't, you know, it will delay them working on themselves, or for some of you, they may not do it at all. So like I said, just try not to have any expectations at all when it comes to that connection, and just move forward and let it be a surprise if they, you know, if they work on themselves and they come back to you. Because like I said, this has a lot to do with free will as well, even though it's a divinely guided connection. And, you know, for some of you, your person is not going to, you know, do what they need to do. And you're going to have to move forward towards someone else. But like I said, Spirit's going to put other options in front of you if that happens, so that you have a chance to move forward and go forward with them, with someone new, all right? So you're going to be able to have happiness one way or the other. But like I said, you just don't let those expectations, because I know about expectations and you wishing and hoping on something and it not happening, and then the devastation that comes after that. I want to try to save y'all as much from that as possible, because it, you know, it can really do a number on you. If you're, you know, sitting it in your mind, you're trying to keep hope alive and, you know, and not lose hope. But I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, in order for you to be free and to be at peace, you're going to have to let yourself go, let that go, and just move forward. Okay. All right. So let me move to the next card, the last card, the outcome card, which is the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have 4 clarification cards. We've got the Magician, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Wands, and we have the Sun. Okay, so This last card, outcome card, is the Nine of Swords. This can talk about like worrying over a situation and being stressed out, losing sleep, sleepless nights, crying, nightmares. Like I said, if this is you, Aquarius, this is why you got to get out of that energy, all right? Because we don't want you in this type of energy, because it's going to make it harder for you to work on yourself and do the things that you need to do, okay? You can only ruminate on something so many times. Like I said, once you've learned your lesson, you know what you did wrong. If you could do it all over again, you know what you need to do. Heal that situation, take that lesson and move forward, okay? Because this only adds to problems and issues that you have in your life, okay? Because this could, for some of you, this could be your person, okay? Because for a lot of you, you've walked away and you've disconnected yourself, and this could be how they're showing up, because that like disconnect from that person, they feel it, like I said, on an energetic level. Even if it was a situation where the two of you were never in a relationship together because they turned around and walked away or abandoned you or ghosted you, they can still feel the disconnect. Anything you do in a twin flame connection, the other person can feel it. So like I said, for some of you, this could be your person and how they're reacting to the fact that you've gone. But you still gotta, like I said, you have to just still continue to move forward, because you gotta put yourself first. It's all about you. It's all about self-love first. Okay? So you can't allow this, you know, to hold you hostage, whether it's you that's in this energy or whether it's your person that's in this energy. Because I look at it like this. If this person really loves you and they really want to be with you, and it's really important to them, as important to them as it is to you, they'll do the work that they need to do. Because like I said, when I started my first ascension, it was my twin flame that enabled it to happen. It was the fact that, because I mean, there was things that I need to work on myself for years, and I'd worked on myself, but slowly. It wasn't like a big major ascension until I met my twin flame. And once I met my twin flame, it was like anything I needed to do, I was doing it in order to make sure that I was prepared for that, for that relationship. So you got to realize, if this person is ready and they're in the right vibe and they really want to be with you and they really care about you like you care about them, they'll do what they need to do, but you have to, like I said, disconnect from the connection. You have to pull yourself back and focus on yourself, because it's about your ascension as well, okay? And like I said, it's the both of you doing your own thing. And so they may be, for some of you, they may be a little bit behind. For a lot of you, they're going to be behind, because in a twin flame connection, when the two of you come together, one person is usually more ascended than the other. So for a lot of you, your person may be, behind you, or they may have started behind you and they may be trying to catch up. But with this Nine of Swords, like I said, if this is you in this energy, you got to get out of this energy. Like I said, focus on yourself. I know it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. I know it hurts. I know it's hard. I know it, because I've been going through similar stuff that, as you have. But like I said, you can make it. You just have to keep persevering, keep going, and know you're not going to let this defeat you. Okay. It's hard because it's the, I feel like the strongest and the closest connection you'll ever have with another human being, on this earth, unless it's like, you have kids or something like that. But you have to move forward, okay? Like I said, there's a lesson to be learned. Even if the person doesn't fix themselves and come after you, there's a lesson that has to be learned in order for you to move forward. And you need to make sure you're doing that, okay? Okay, so we have 4 clarification cards. The first one is the Magician. This is talking about, like, trying to manifest, communication, trying to manifest a reunion. Okay, and this is Spirit saying that you have all the tools, skills, and abilities you need to manifest the life and love you desire. Next card is the Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With this Queen of Pentacles, this is the female archetype of life partner. Like I said, I feel like your person sees you as their forever person. They feel like the two of you are destined to be together, but they have to do the work, okay? And like I said, I feel like this is you, again, wanting to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. And you can have that, Aquarius, okay? You just got to do the work. You have to do the work. And once you've done the work and you've learned the lessons, Spirit will bring someone into your life, even if it's not this person, okay? Okay, next card is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is talking about choices. You're going to have to choose between more than one love. Like I told you, Spirit's going to bring other options to you, because for some of you, your person may not make it in time for them to come forward and be with you. So with this Two of Wands, this can talk about, like I said, you trying to figure out where you want to be geographically. It can talk about holding yourself back emotionally in a connection, which that's normal, because if the person's not giving you what you're giving them, you need to hold yourself back. Okay. And like I said, and concentrate on yourself. And also, you know, with the Two of Wands, this is talking about you being at a crossroads. So this could be your person being at a crossroads, trying to figure out if they want to come towards you or if they want to go off in another direction. And this could be you, because like I said, you have this competition with the Five of Wands, people competing for you. This is you having to choose between your person from the past, some new people, some new options that Spirit is going to put there for you. Okay. With the last card, we've got the Sun. This is Leo energy. It's talking about, again, revelation. It's talking about, you know, wish fulfillment and happiness. Okay. And like I said, Spirit is saying that you can have this. Okay. And I feel like this is a lot of what you worry about. Are you going to be happy? Are you going to have the things that you want? And like I said, the answer is yes, you can have those things, but you have to do the work. They're not going to come for free, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're by yourself. You have to go for it and claim your happiness is what you got to do with the Sun card. Okay. You have to move towards it and say, I'm going to put myself and my happiness first, no matter what. Okay. You have to realize, you have to tell yourself that whether this person comes back or they don't come back, or there's someone new or there's not someone new, I'm going to be happy. You have to choose to do that, because that's when you attract people to you, is when you're in that, like I said, that Nine of Pentacles energy, that Empress energy, and you're living your best life. You're holding it down. You're standing on your own 2 feet. That is what Spirit wants you to get to. And when you're like that and you don't need anyone to be with you, that's when the people are going to start coming, and you're going to have to make a choice. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. So I wish you the best. As always, you know, I love to read for y'all. You know, I get emotional reading for y'all because I'm Aquarius too. But I wish you the best. I hope you get whatever it is you want to get out of the connection, or out of the situation, out of the reading, whatever you want to get. So before you go, I'm going to pull these Romance Oracle cards, and we're going to see what Spirit wants to tell you about the connection further. Okay. Okay, we got 2 cards. First one, past life relationship. You've known each other before. We've had the Six of Cups come up a lot in your reading, and that's what it's talking about. This is referring to the fact that your person is a past life soulmate. Okay, and with the second card, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, like I said, what did I just told you? Remember, I just said, once you stand on your own 2 feet, you're living your best life, you're happy. You're good no matter what. You gotta be good either way, whether that person comes or they don't come. You gotta know, Aquarius, that you're gonna be good regardless. Okay, that's imperative. That's imperative for you to know that you're gonna be okay, whether this person is there or whether they're not. Okay, it's all about you being self-sufficient and self-dependent. Okay. Okay, so Aquarius, if this is your story, let's head on over to the extended. There, I'm going to discuss your story by pulling cards for your person. We're going to find out how they feel about you, what their intentions are when it comes to you in the relationship, what actions they plan on taking, the challenges in the relationship, and I'll also get some advice for you from Spirit, okay? And then I've got some Twin Flame Journey messages cards where I'm going to get some information, you know, for you and see what your person wants to say to you. And we're also going to get some Hidden Truth Oracle cards I have here, where we're going to pull some information here as well to see what they want to say. Okay, so if you want to purchase the extended, the information is in the description box below. Like I said, there are 2 ways to do so. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Have a good day, night, or evening, and thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.